my gosh, and I was doing the downward dog, and what are some other yoga poses? I don't know. She was just talking. Sometimes when people are talking, I try not to listen, but I kind of listen a little bit, but she was going off on her, like, the different yoga poses she does. And then I was like, oh, do you do hot yoga? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, it's really not that fun. And I was like, wow, you're the first person I've ever had that agrees with me on this hot yoga thing. And I'm like, it's really actually hard work. And I'm like, the thing I hate the most about yoga is the thinking that goes on when you're doing the different poses, right? I used to be really good at yoga. I used to go to like hot yoga up in Portland like all the time. I told this girl, and then I was like, until this one incident. And then the girl's like, what incident was that? I'm like, I almost died. See, hot yoga is really hot. And I told the lady I had allergies, and she burned a bunch of stuff while I was doing some pose with my eyes closed. And then I got like evacuated out on an ambulance. Now I got free yoga for life, right? But how long is your life gonna be when you can't breathe during the yoga class? I don't know. I've never done yoga again in my whole life. It's gonna be a bit. I know it's gonna be funny eventually. But I guess the thankful part is that I'm alive, right? Okay. I'm working on that one. All right. Here's my next idea that I have. I went to a psychic the other day, and she was like looking into my future, into the crystal ball, and she was like, oh, Bridget, I can see so many things about your future. Right? Then I went to the geneticist the other day, and the geneticist was like, oh, look at your DNA. I can see when you're gonna die. And then I went back to the psychic, and she looked back in the crystal ball, and she's like, oh, Bridget, I can see when you're gonna die. I don't know if there's anything good in like knowing when you're gonna die. Do you guys think that would be a good thing to know? No, right? But it's possible. Like, they can kind of narrow it down. Then I was in I got stuck in the airport in Hollywood, and I met this guy, and he's a geneticist, and he told me, you know how those women have the babies, and they're like 50 years old, is they have them genetically engineered, right? I don't know. Things to think about. That's why they're so pretty. That's why they're so smart. I don't know. I think if I had kids, that's the way I would go. I got the guy's number. I don't know. Those are my thoughts on that. What else do I want to talk about? There's one other thing. That's all I got, I think. But all right, good night.